basically dieting without detoxification causes toxins to recirculate in the blood, triggering the body's need for more fat to protect the organs. This is one reason why so many people plateau and gain weight back. So now you've had a chance to kind of learn why detoxifying your body is important. I'd like to share I'd like to hear from each of you actually. So 2 questions first. Raise your hand if you have experienced any of the symptoms we discussed earlier, like lethargy, foggy thinking, depression, weight gain. Okay, alrighty. And second, I want to go around the room and ask you to share what changes you'd like to see in your health. Either more energy or, you know, if you have health issues, you can share as much as you feel comfortable. So, can we start with you, Teresa?
Sure. Well, I know y'all probably don't believe this, but I would like to lose a little weight. I think I could stand a little weight loss here. Energy, my joints hurt. Oh, I'm just a mess, Lisa.
Are you a poster child for
I should be up there.
detoxification?
I think that first one is
Chris?
Yeah, well, I definitely want to lose weight, but more energy would be my main desire.
Yeah, good deal. Dora?
All of the above and get off steroids.
Oh yeah, we want that for you too.
I really want to do it for my family, you know, because I'm actually kind of a okay, happy person, but I really want to help my family out.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'd like to get my diabetes under control.
I met a lady in Knoxville, Tennessee. I was doing just an Arbonne meeting, and she was like, I want to say something, which is always sort of frightening. And so I was like, okay. And she pulled out these jeans. I'll show you a picture, pass around my phone a little later. And they were like twice as big as she was. And stood behind him and she said, in 30 days, I went from 3 shots a day of insulin to none.
Oh.
None.
See,
And
I'm
she
on
had lost
5
over
now.
several. Yeah, I'm with you. I just was with my aunt. She was on 6, as much as she possibly could be on. And it's on none. So it's totally doable. That's what we're gonna decide to do. And Angela, you're already very healthy.
Oh, that's what, energy is what I could use.
Okay,
Energy.
awesome.
Energy and cutting out the large Coke every day from McDonald's.
I gotcha. Okay. But you're so skinny, that makes us want to knock you down a little. How about you, Dick?
I'm completely addicted to sugar. Like I fight that sugar addiction. And now I'm learning a lot about the GMOs. I had no idea. And so I'm really trying to stay away from those. That's my focus.
Energy.
Mm-hmm.
All the above.
Okay.
Because I am addicted to sugar, like powdered sugar. When I need to, I
Jeanette?
Yeah, I'm like her, all the above, and like Debbie, my family, Brianna has a bad sugar addiction, and I'm trying to help her grow into an adult who doesn't have these problems.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and energy, I think we could all use that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it says in my script, here's a fun fact. I don't know if that's the adjective I would use or not, but experts believe that the average person has 5 to 20 pounds of accumulated waste matter in their colon at any given time. You should actually eat and have a bowel movement like a baby. That's actually how you should be living.
Do we want to know what's going on up there?
That's part of the feel awesome thing. So, introducing 30 days to healthy living and beyond. Now, as I said earlier, you can do this without Arbonne products. It's just easier and kind of more efficient to do it, but we're not here to sell you stuff. So if you want to use Arbonne products, great. If you just want to do the diet part, that's fine too. So I'm gonna tell you what we remove, and don't gasp, okay? But we remove dairy products. Yeah. I mean, we consume so much cheese in the United States because of pizza. Even if you just would, like, slow down a little bit on the dairy, but anyway. But we're just for 30 days, and then we'll add things back, and you'll have an exacerbated response, so you'll know, ooh, I have an allergenic response to that. I don't tolerate it well. I don't thrive on it. So dairy products is the first thing. Gluten, that's anything with wheat. that would be crackers, bread, cereal, pasta, cookies, cake. Now, when I say that, most of the room goes, there goes my whole diet. We're gonna get off of processed foods. Most things that come in a box or a bag with ingredients that you can't pronounce or identify, we're not gonna eat that stuff. Because food companies don't care about our health. They care about marketing and they care about profit. So they don't care about food value. The only thing that they care about is their bottom line, and that's fine. We live in the United States, and we're a capitalist society, but we're in charge of our health. So we get smart. We don't let them market us into anything. Like yogurt is a perfect example of that. When you listen to TV commercials or whatever, you would think that that was super great for you, right? Well, hey, the sugar in yogurt feeds the wrong kind of yeast in your digestive tract. So they're putting all the good bacteria in, but the sugar in the yogurt is feeding the yeast. Don't give your kids yogurt. It's full of sugar, and it's the worst kind of sugar. It's lactose, it's milk sugar. It's the worst kind of sugar for digestive issues. So, so don't let yourself be marketed to. Just educate yourself. We're gonna take away all margarine or similar types of spreads. Margarines are made with hydrogenated oils typically that are worse than saturated fats. So I like to do just regular actual butter. And if you want to cut it a little with extra virgin olive oil, that's a good fat. You can actually mix your butter with extra virgin olive oil and it spreads and stays spreadable without using a margarine. We're going to take away coffee, soda, alcohol, artificial sweeteners, and refined sugar. Okay, so I know. What we're going to eat are fresh fruits and vegetables that are, see that low GI, that's low glycemic index. We're not low carb anymore, that was the 80s. We're low glycemic index. That means that when you eat this food, it does not spike your blood sugar. And there is actually, foods are being tested so that they can have a low glycemic index rating or a low GI. Our protein shake is a low glycemic index. It tastes sweet and it does have some sugar in it, but it also has protein. So we never want to eat just sugar by itself or just carbs by itself because that always spikes our blood sugar. That's high glycemic index. So we want low glycemic index. We want raw vegetables and raw fruit juices. If we're going to juice, we do low glycemic fruits and veggie juices. We don't go get the banana smoothie just because it looks like it's natural out of the dairy case. It's full of sugar. It's more sugar than a Coke, for Pete's sake. It's 50 grams of sugar. That mango smoothie, I was like, I'm hungry. I think I'll get a mango smoothie. I turned that sucker over and they had concentrated fruit juice. Okay, fructose is also bad about spiking your blood sugar. And God made the fruit to have the fiber with it, not to be taken away from the fiber. That's what makes your blood sugar spike. It's just pure fructose. So we're going to do brown rice, not white rice, and quinoa. Quinoa is a fabulous grain that sort of it gives you a pasta